All right. We're on our way to do a side quest that has apparently showed up after this.
Oh, the ministry will hear about this. The fiends will rot in
Ferdinand
Azkaban.
Octavius Pratt. Like Chris Pratt?
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped.
How
What?
can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Sorry to hear
Oh
that.
dear. That sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me, of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Sirona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to
bet.
count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go, then.
Your voice is annoying, but okay. See what we got here.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What's up,
I
Natty?
have been meaning to
I
speak.
still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Your concerns
I don't
are-
blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it.
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Sure.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Still don't get that.
Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
I mean, the only thing I can get from that
Thank you
saying,
again for saving me.
rain does
You
not
deserve
fall on one
all
roof
of the
alone.
praise you have.
Stuff. Everyone's getting rained on or something.
Revelio.
Oh, they took down the Ravenclaw things. Alright. World map. Or actually, is there anything Hogsmeade? There usually is. No. Alright, let's see. World map, any quests? I don't see nothing. I don't see anything. Don't see anything. Alright, I guess we'll go do this one then.
What are you up to now?
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Oh shit.
Don't do that again, I beg you.
Screw you, bud.
I could do this for hours.
There could be goblin loyalists in here. No sign of Lodgok out here. Must be inside already.
You.
I was right not to be worried about you.
Accio! Levioso! Defender! Depulso! Flipendo! Barbada! Protego! Crucible! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Probably not the best place to. Oh shit. Best place to fight. Oh shit.
Get away!
Incendio!
God damn. Stupid.
Defender! Confringo! Protego! Bombarda! Revelio.
All right, let's go.
Revelio.
Probably where I come out from.
Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming. I have to keep my wits about me. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine.
Okay.
Expelliarmus!
Trying to do a sneaky move.
Revelio.
Oh well.
Just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Yeah, you can barely fit on it.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrok's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
I'll put your hand with his part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
I was just thinking, like, how do I get up there?
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Door.
Accio.
The centaur, that's right. The centaur. The centaur.
An intruder!
Too quiet, if you ask me.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
I didn't touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now.
Petrificus
Over here.
totalis. Bombarda.
Think you're clever?
Revelio.
Forgot about it. Roll down there.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
I have come upon a difficult...
Revelio. Accio.
Great.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
You guys need to shut up.
Confringo. Revelio.
Use a mandrake with bombard while they charge their magic. Ranger. I don't see a sentinel. There's an assassin. No sentinel.
Is still down there.
Talking about the main boss dude?
Oh, if I have something. I felt that intruder!
Bombarda.
How nice of you to stop by. One less human to worry about. Such arrogant child! You will regret.
Stupefy.
Stupid blood!
Thunderbird?
Quite enough of that.
Bombarda.
Ah, damn it. Didn't mean to press dodge, man. Ah, shit.
Bombarda. Protego. Defender. Confringo. Repender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Protego. Crucial. Bombarda.
Fucking bitch.
Defender. Confringo. One last foul. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
There's something up there. How do I get up there? track goes up there.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Accio. Incendio. Repulso. Revelio.
Okay. I just want to open this. Oh, just like that, apparently. Oh, shit. That works, I guess.
Accio.
Ranrok's not as exciting.
Revelio. Ranrok is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him. Petrificus Totalis.
You should know better than that by now.
Bombarda.
How nice of you. One less human to one such arrows. You'll pay for that! I won't rest until you're dead.
No more commanders.
No! Lucky, that's all. Why stupid it out longer than necessary?
Ow, bitch.
We're on the left. Why can't I hit you?
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio.
Is it? I mean, I kind of blew them up and lit them up, but I guess it's on their hands. $38. Do I have any talent points? I do. 2 of them. Interesting. Okay. Successful strike. Just momentum. I have 2 more. Don't really care about this dodging one, although it would be cool. And then Incendio. I don't really use that all that often. Although I want to.
Revelio.
It's just on my left wheel, which I don't use very often.
I'd better light these boilers if I want to go any further. I hope I can get to Ranrok before Lodgok does.
You've already said that, bro.
Revelio.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's rise.
Shit.
Defender!
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I gotta get out of here. I'm trapped in a corner. I'm trapped in a corner.
Expelliarmus!
Your acrobatics will only perspire. You can't stop
Wrong
us.
fucking person. Fuck you. Bitch. Ow. What the fuck? What is that? You give me a prompt to fucking die. You get the fuck over here, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck. That's why I killed the ranger. There we go. Now we can fuck this dumbass. Big stomach, stupid troll. Ringo didn't do shit. The hell?
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Rest. Revelio. Incendio. Depulso. Revelio.
All pillars. Okay.
Confringo. I have to find a way to stop that drill.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
Oh, brother.
I came to stop this. What is this you've brought me?
Is it?
It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was.
Oh, shit. Knew where what was.
You're right.
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrok.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I
Okay.
was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
Oh, shit.
No! Avada Kedavra!
You missed. Fuck do you miss? You're not picking up blood, bro? Okay, I guess we're getting the fuck out of here. Not how I expected that to go.
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place.
Goddamn, we lost a brother. He's dead.
I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrok has that journal and knows where the final repository is. This mine could be hiding a secret. Ranrok and his loyalists.
Waiting to see if I get a outpost. Nope. Alright. Well, let's see. There's no quests out here. Oh. Pop in Irondale. Let's talk to Poppy. Now we still have to find that dude's portrait or whatever. He's missing a frame. Forgot all about that.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Fast, boy.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You made it.
I was here before you.
At least we're out of the classroom.
Talk. Talk. Wow. Okay.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
I don't know.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Accio. Capulso. Revelio.
That seems like the right way to go, so let's go the opposite way. Jack shit in here. And again, I should have unloaded the fucking gear that I forgot. Again. Shit. Okay.
It's another classic one! What is going on with that?
Where's this stupid shit?
Revelio. Depulso. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
What did that do?
Revelio.
Didn't do shit. Didn't do anything.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Assume I'm supposed to do something to this. Oh, I'm supposed to push it. Oh, yeah.
Arresto momentum. Revelio.
There's a
Voy-
I
wiper.
beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Is
Accio.
that so? I did not know that. I have a bunch of them
If
in
the
the
moonstone
requirements.
is filled with so of Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being...
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Oh, probably not.
Devolso.
Okay, cool. That one. Swirls. Is there anyone that needs the swirls
Why
first?
am I not
Yeah.
surprised?
Accio.
First the Fwoopers and now this.
Lumos.
Lumos! We need to find more
Revelio.
of those spinners.
So I need... No. Which one is that one? Swirl. Swirl. Alright.
Descendo.
Oh.
Accio.
Okay. And
Lumos.
Lumos!
Alright, last one.
Accio.
Let's go on Ken Shelf. Right?
Devolso. Levioso. Devolso. Revelio.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Devolso. Accio. Revelio.
Okay. I gotta find a way to drain the water or something.
Devolso.
That dog.
Descendo.
Can't do shit from up down there, can ya, bitch? You have no long range attacks. You're fucking rude.
Defender. Confringo.
Nope, I'm not afraid of the dog.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Revelio.
Fucking thought. It's like we're chopping people in half, lighting them on fire. You got a problem with me causing some pain? Chill the fuck out. Until it starts affecting myself mentally, I don't consider that a dark art. Which I'm pretty sure
Revelio.
it does affect you mentally, at least in the lore of Harry Potter or whatever. And I think like for Crucio and Avada Kedavra, you have to want to cause pain or kill someone, I think. And that's why they're considered dark or whatever.
Revelio.
What's that down there? How do I get that? Get in there. Different part of the. What's up with the music, bruh? It's supposed to be.
Revelio.
No, we came from there, right? Yeah, we came from there. Okay. Am I supposed to take the butterflies from here?
Lumos.
That's an easy solution. Okay then.
Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
I was gonna say, are you following me, fucking butterfly?
You did it!
Revelio.
Okay, I don't
I
want
was
to
hoping
fight
you
this.
wouldn't have to do this.
Hit these bug bots, man.
Descendo. Arresto momentum.
Those are like most
Revelio.
enemies to me.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look? Revelio.
You read my mind.
Did I? I didn't know I was I could. What's that spell? Legel. I can't say it. Legel. That's. Love. Can't say the spell where you read mind spinach. Fucking Snape casting at Harry. Wearing what's it called?
Merlin, it's
What was
even
it?
more
Actually, what was
beautiful
it?
close
Order of
up.
Phoenix?
It's got to
No,
be
no, no.
here. I just know it.
Yeah, right. It's Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, and then Deathly Hallows, yeah? 6. No, I'm missing a year. Order of the Phoenix, Half Footprints, Deathly Hallows. Okay.
Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
So the Order of the Phoenix is what he
Given what Fwoopas are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many.
Confringo. I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Revelio. Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Doubt. It's dangerous.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your
shit.
gran doing?
Nothing
I
keeps
didn't
Gran
know there
down.
was.
She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be
Just I
pleased
know
you've
that
gone
was big
after the
of a gap.
Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
I did not know it was a big gap. I was not paying attention. I thought it died. I was like, I just committed suicide in front of
We can
Poppy.
safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
You think? Oh, is that a moon cap or whatever? I think they're called moon caps, right? What's going on?
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually
Yeah, you don't need
If
to
you
tell me.
don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Oh, I can't believe you didn't tell me. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
I mean, the bottom was the correct, like, pragmatic thing, but I'll just say you're
From
succeeding.
everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never
Just a tiny
told
bit.
anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
As worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Ah. Sebastian, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? What is that? Demiguy's mask? That's weird as shit. Alright. Avenging Raven mask. That looks weird. Alright, anyway, I'll end it here. Ugh. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed. See you next time.